Wake up! Yeah, it's 3 a.m., but what do you care? You don't have to go to work tomorrow. No, come on. Don't roll over and go back to sleep. I want to talk. Yes, we can also talk tomorrow, and we will talk tomorrow. Or rather, today, when the sun comes up. But you know what I mean. But we can also talk right now. Why? Because I checked it out. I looked into what you said. What you said about Stockholm Syndrome. I checked it out after you went to sleep. Because it was bugging me. I just had to know. And you're right. Stockholm Syndrome is not an officially recognized medical condition. Ha ha. Very funny. Admitting that you're right is not the first step to recovery. Now come on. I want to talk about this. Tense, babe. Do you want some coffee or... Okay, well, it's not that Stockholm Syndrome doesn't exist. Sort of. It's just contested. Some people feel like it's not a legitimate condition. There simply aren't many studies done to determine if it's true or not. And I mean, how could there be? It's not like hostage takings happen consistently enough, with enough time to really get your kidnapper or hostage taker or whatever. And even when it does, sometimes things go very badly and nobody comes out alive. You're right, that's the point. Anyway, the conclusions on those studies that have been done, well, they contradict each other a bit. It was actually called Normalmstord syndrome at first. I hope I pronounced that correctly, because that's the area of Stockholm where the failed bank robbery took place that started all of this. No, that's not an important part of this. I just think it's interesting, you know? And I wanted you to know that I really did look into this. Yeah, I did more than look up on Wikipedia. Though I did get that specific piece of information from Wikipedia. Anyway, the hostages in that failed bank robbery ended up caring more about their captors than the police or the government, because they said the bank robbers cared more for their lives than the government did. Well, apparently, and you have to remember that I wasn't there, so I might be getting some of the details wrong, the Prime Minister at the time was able to talk to the hostages, or at least one of them, on the phone, and pretty much told them that it sucked to be them and that they were going to die. And the police response directly threatened the hostages' lives several times. One of the bank robbers even shielded a hostage from possible harm. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? No, the reports I read were kinda split. Some said that somebody in a Stockholm Syndrome situation could begin to love their captor, but some said that it wasn't really love, but more like something approximating love. That was more of a survival instinct kicking in. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it could be that it's not really love, but the History Channel said that one of the Stockholm bank robbers was released from prison 7 years later, and he married one of the female hostages that had maintained a relationship with him whilst he was in prison. Is that not love? I think they moved to Thailand. That would make sense. I mean, after something like that, could you really show your faces in Sweden again? No, I didn't mean that it made sense for them to move to Thailand specifically. I mean, it's not like Thailand has a policy about welcoming foreign hostage takers. Wait, they do? I guess I didn't verify if that was true or not. Anyway, what I meant was that it just didn't make sense for them to stay in Sweden anymore. You want to move to Thailand? Nah, me neither. It's probably a beautiful country, but I don't want to go anywhere where I don't speak the language. Yeah, I suppose I would learn after a bit, but well, that seems really difficult, so I'd rather go somewhere where they speak English. Though, maybe I would consider going to England. Of course I know that England speaks English. Stop laughing. I wasn't saying that England is a non-English speaking country I consider, but, you know, If I was to leave the country, England would probably be my top choice. You rat, get over here. So, what do you think? Was it real love? I don't know, but I want it to be. Maybe I'm just being romantic about it, but not realistic. Don't you hope that it really is love? Wouldn't that make things better? Yes, better. Doesn't it make things better if it's real love? Is this love? I want to know. I need to know. Is it love from your side of things? I know it's love from mine, but it's always been love from mine. Yes, it has been love. It's not an infatuation. I love you, and I will never not say that I love you. Wait, did that make sense? I will never not say... Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Well, whatever. I have always loved you. I do love you, and I always will love you. No, stop it. I can't let you go. I know. Love forced isn't love. And if you love something, let it go. But here's the thing, I can't. If I let you go, if I took the chain off your leg and said you were free to go wherever you wanted, and you left me, I just couldn't. No, please don't go. Please don't leave me. I'll do anything short of letting you go. You can't leave me. I love you. Please don't leave me. I was counting on this Stockholm Syndrome. I want it to be true. I want it to be love, but what if you're right and it's really not a thing? What if you're just nice to me out of pity? What if you don't love me? What if you never love me? What if you leave? I know that only 8% of hostage cases end with what could be called Stockholm Syndrome anyway. I knew that going in, but 8% was greater than 0% that I'd have had if I'd never captured you and brought you here. Okay. I also read that to be Stockholm Syndrome, 4 things had to be in place. One was that you had no previous relationship with your captor, and you didn't. You didn't even know I existed before I took you, and I didn't even know you existed until a few days before that. Another is that you develop positive feelings for your captor, and you have, I think. You've been smiling and having fun with me. I think you think of me positively now. Another is that you believe in my humanity. I've never dehumanized you. I've never beaten you. I've always taken good care of you. So, I think that you believe that I'm a good person at heart, and I'm always doing what I think is right. But the last was a refusal by you to cooperate with the police or government employees. And although the police have been looking for you, you haven't had any contact or any ability to refuse to assist them. To prove that, I'd have to untie you, I'd have to unchain you, or I'd at least have to provide you with some way of contacting them to see if you'd use it. But no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I can't do that. I physically can't. I'm too frightened. Don't shush me. I don't want to calm down. I mean, I do want to calm down, but not just for the sake of calming down. I want to be calm because I believe that you won't leave me. I want you to love me. Yes, I know you've been here for 9 months, and yes, you seem to have been happier and happier with each passing month. And yes, I have taken good care of you. Yes, you were scared and freaked out initially, but now you're playful and loving. No, wait, just because I said you're loving doesn't mean that you love me. You have to tell me, do you love me? No, don't evade the question. Do you love me? I need to know, do you... Darling, you... Darling, when the front door knocked the first time, you didn't yell. You put your own hand over your mouth. Are you sure I should get it? I don't know, it's 3 a.m. Who else could it be but the police? You're right. If it's the cops, they might break in anyways. Okay, I'll do that. I think it's for the best. Can I help you? Oh, no, this is private property. You're looking for the campground a mile down the road. Just to your left. Head back the way you came until you reach the main road. Turn left and you should see signs for it soon enough. No problem, don't worry about it. You didn't wake me. I didn't sleep. You kids have fun camping. Darling, you didn't yell. You could have yelled, you know. That's the first time somebody's come up to my door since I took you. But you immediately put your hand over your mouth before I could react. You actively tried to remain hidden, as well as signal me that I should remain hidden as well. Yes, when I went to answer the front door, I did trust you to remain quiet. I didn't gag you before I left, and darling, you didn't yell. You didn't cry out for help. I love you. I love you. Yes, I want so much to believe that. But I'm still so scared. I don't know. Hold me. Please. Just hold me. Hey. This is Riss, and thanks for listening to my newest audio. If you enjoyed, please do make sure to praise me lots down below, and come back for next time. Okay?